right, Max, when you're ready.
One of my favorite images is a wide format panoramic shot of the rancher Max McDonald. The clouds and the landscape are in a big riot of color and celebration. And the person is just a small accent that really lets the print explode. It wouldn't be half the image it is without this small cowboy and a horse.
We just had phenomenal, deep, deep golden sunset light. It spills in and just bleeds yellow all over the place. Fortunately, I was able to get a shot of Max walking his horse. You can just feel the summer breeze. You can see there's some cotton floating in the air. It just brings you to a specific summertime sensation.
I see images on the back of the camera, I see them on the computer, and then they come out in a large format print and they've gained a life. And to me, that is where the real soul of an art, of an image, of a person is. It's not through an electronic LCD screen. I know that there is real consternation among the ranching families of how they're going to make a living doing what their family has done for many generations.
Just kind of look off that way. Yeah.
I feel like I'm capturing the last of the dying breed of farmers and ranchers here in western Colorado. Thank you. Perfect, thank you. Nice.
John?
Oh yeah, that's what Paul kept saying too. He said that about 100 times.
After the first 5 photos, usually the ranchers are saying, okay, you got what you need, we're done, right? Because it's haying season and I gotta go. I said, no, we've just begun here. I mean, I usually try to hold them for as long as they're willing.
Do you have the time?
Yeah, I should get in.
I know you got a rough day ahead of you. A little more there, too, yeah.
All right, excellent, thank you. For the last 15 years, I've been shooting exclusively on Canon cameras. The cameras that I've been really excited working with have been the Canon's 5D Mark III, the 1DX camera, and the 1DC.
And I'm using this tilt shift lens so it blurs out. So you connect the eyes.
Even if we're in a beautiful area, just a person's face is so important to me. I'm always thinking, how shallow can I bring this depth of field? Because I want the viewer to connect intimately and immediately to the subject and the subject's face and eyes. I've dreamt this as a bit of a fine art portraiture series. As we go into this first gallery showing, we've been working on this project for 4 months now. We have over 45 images of different farmers and ranchers from around the country. My team and I have been really busy over the last couple of weeks printing a whole series of canvas gallery wrap large format prints. We've been cranking them out on the Canon's imagePROGRAF IPF 8400 printer.
When I'm running on a tight deadline, it's really crucial to have a very streamlined process. The IPF 8400 is really easy to work with. Essentially going from an image on the computer to print is as simple as it gets. The 8400's got a plugin that goes into Photoshop, saves all of your settings, and I don't have to worry about all the nitpicky things that happen when you print. And having 12 inks that prints very quickly, the gradients and the tonal ranges are amazing, very sharp, very detailed.
It's worked flawlessly. Color output is consistent every time. We don't have to do a lot of test prints and tweak things 4 or 5 different ways and scratch our heads and be like, boy, why can't we get these yellows to match up to what we see in the screen? That almost never happens. A lot of times, the first print we roll off is the keeper. For this gallery showing, we're using the artistic matte canvas paper. It's a very subtle paper, and yet it has a real range of tonality, of color.
We've been printing with Canon's artistic matte canvas ICC profile, and it's been great. We haven't had to make a custom profile for this paper.
The printer prints 44 inches wide by however long you want to run your roll, your panoramas. So we're able to create vast, large format prints, and many times they're larger than life. And I can't tell you how many times I've stopped and I see this image, I see a slice of one person's face. It's so stunning as it rolls off on the paper.
I'll make some prints for you guys.
Okay, appreciate that.
Yeah.
We are getting an increasingly large amount of requests for the images as prints. So in the case of the farmers and ranchers, what we're able to do at the studio immediately upon coming back is to output some prints for them and for their families. And immediately there's an aha moment and they understand what we're doing and they understand the level of craft and care that my team and I are giving to them and to their lives. It's created real fast friendships.
We've been able to see the entire project through locally, from conception to reception, and to see the shooting that we've done, and then to go through the printing process in our studio, and then to be here as a group today, hammering nails in the wall and putting it up ourselves.
For most of the ranchers and farmers, this is the first look that they'll have of the work that we did together. We didn't always choose the most flattering portrait of them. This is not a commercial campaign where we're trying to show people at their radiant best. It's a choice of saying, how is this really the most emotional, soulful image that we can share of this person?
One of the things that I love about printing is it's tangible. It's something different than just being on the monitor. A lot of times you're just clicking through images, and when there's a huge print on the wall, you have no choice but to just look at it for a few minutes and take it as a piece of art instead of just another image.
Having a large format print transcends this fleeting moment that we try to capture, and it makes it more iconic and stands the test of time.